Tom is in Greensboro, North Carolina. Welcome to the Ramsey Show, Tom.
Hey, how y'all doing? Thanks for taking my call.
Sure. What's up?
All right, so I'm going to get right to the point. I'm in financial peace. I got every dollar. But my dilemma is that I share custody of my son. My schedule allows me to have him on the days that I'm off. But if I'm going to pursue getting out of debt as quickly as I need to, it would result in me having to give up some of those days. And that is the part that I'm struggling with.
How old is he?
He's 1.
How long have you all been divorced?
Over a year.
I'm so confused.
So
he's 1 and you've been
custody.
divorced over a year?
Yeah, so it happened all kind of at the same time.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So about the same timeline. Okay.
Yes.
So we'll make him the same age as the divorce. Okay. That helps me a
Yes,
little.
sir.
All right. And so,
Yes, sir.
all right. Now, what do you do for a living?
I drive a truck.
Over the road?
No, I'm local.
So you're working 40 hours?
With overtime, I'm looking at about 90 every 2 weeks.
45 hours.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And how much debt do you have?
So total debt is, let's call it $27K. It's $26,729.
And what do you make now?
So my take home is $60K.
Okay, so your typical day when you're driving truck, not when you're with your son, you go to
Yes.
work at what time?
About 10 a.m.
Okay, and you drive then until about 8 p.m.
8 p.m. Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. All right, that gets you your 45 hours. All right,
Yes, sir.
okay.
What about on the days you don't have your son? You're at 50-50, you said?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
What days of the
So
week is that?
I'm sorry, say that again.
What day of the week is that?
So we work on a 2-2-3 schedule.
Okay.
So it rotates every week. So basically, in the 2 week period, I get him 7 days out of that 2 week period.
Okay.
And I'm just struggling with, do I want to give up one of my days and have a babysitter or have a family member watch him while I go and work?
If I was you,
Yes, sir.
I would be pretty intentional about getting up at 5 a.m. on the days I don't have to be in until 10 and drive
Yeah.
Uber and Lyft in the morning.
So I am doing a side hustle as well.
Okay.
That kind of tacks into the
What
to
is
the
that?
60K. So it's Amazon Flex.
Okay, all right. So you're
So
doing
very
and
similar,
you're
yeah.
doing that in the mornings before you go to work.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So in a strange way, and Dave, you've done this longer than me on this particular question. If this was inside your home, I would if you and your wife and your boy lived inside in the same house,
Yeah.
I would tell you hit the gas, work 7 days a week, and get this $27,000 off your chest.
Yes, sir.
The fact that this is broken up in this way, with how rapid a 1-year-old develops, 6 months of no dad
That's not okay.
is glaring. It's too much.
I'm
Yeah.
with you.
I'd rather slow the roll on paying off the debt and make sure I've got that time with my son because that time is precious.
What
right
is
now.
the $27,000 in debt? What kind of debt?
I knew you was going to ask. So $20K of that is car.
God Almighty!
gotta-
Sell your car. It's your
Yeah.
kid.
I know.
No, you don't.
You did, yeah. You don't know because you didn't. You had to ask. Why'd you have to ask? And you didn't even want to tell us because you knew we were going to say what you already knew you should do.
It's your kid.
Yeah.
Don't trade your car for a kid.
Yes, sir.
Sell your stupid car this week.
What kind of car is it, Tom?
It's a Honda Civic.
Oh my God! Don't trade a Civic for a kid for sure.
Tom.
Not even a really cool car. I mean, come on.
Yeah. If it was like a Mercedes.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, if it was a vintage Camaro, I mean, give me a. Oh my gosh, no, I mean, no,
Tom,
I'm kidding around, Tom. But
you
hey,
thought
really,
through this.
really,
Why?
really, you got this figured out.
You've
So,
thought through it.
get you a $1,000 car, and take
Yes, sir.
care of your 1-year-old, and get your butt out of debt, working and live on beans and rice and beans, and do not miss a single day that you have available for this child. He is the most important thing in this conversation. I will affirm
sir.
you as being a good dad. You have a good heart. You were aimed at the right thing. You knew you needed to do that, but you were trying to make the math work and keep the car. And so we get to tell you the classic Ramsey Show line, sell the car.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to do it?
Yes, sir.
Good. How old are you, Tom?
I'm 32.
And you're a good man. This kid's lucky to have you as a dad.
And
Thank you.
here's what Dave and I are also giving you. In about 10 years, he'll be 11. He'll make you real mad. And in a fit of rage, you can turn and stare him directly in the eyes and say,
I sold a car for you.
I gave up a Civic for you. And then he'll be like, seriously? And you'll be like, yeah, that didn't go as hard as I thought it was going to.
Not much of a flex, yeah.
I thought that was going to go way harder than it did, man.
I gave up a Civic. I just don't think that could leave your mouth.
Wow, Dad. I'll let the school counselor know next time we meet. Jeez. Sell the Civic, brother.
Oh, Tom, you're a good guy. I appreciate your question.
Love Tom. You're awesome, brother.
Yeah, here's the thing, folks. Very seldom are we as boxed in and trapped as sometimes we feel like we are. Because sometimes there's a simple thing. You can throw a stick of dynamite right in the middle of it, blow it up, and you go, oh, well, look at there. And, there it is. Oh, that's so great.
But I do think it's important if you're in the household together and you're not making eye contact every day, but there is passing, they see you every day, then I'm going to tell you to go run and get this thing done because the long-term stress in your household is not going to be worth it. That stress exists.
But in that case, I would sell the car too.
100%, yeah.
If I'm worried about
I would
being
drive
there
a
for
John
my
Deere
one-year-old.
ready to go.
If I'm worried about being there for my one-year-old, 100%, I'm not trading a car for that. There's not a circumstance.
No, not at all.
No, not at all.